Hey guys, Max here, and now seems like as good of a time as any to review a game that came out 5 months ago.
That's crazy!
And the thing is, I thought I was going to be able to complete it and then review it after that, but I still haven't beaten it yet. So yeah, I'm just going to give my review of how much I enjoy it right now, which is quite a bit, and just how I feel about all the new things they added in the game, how I feel about the stuff they kept in, how I feel about all that stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. First off, the game is just way bigger. The first one was like super linear. This one, you can travel all over. It's a much more free experience where you can truly do anything you want. I mean, there's quests you can't even beat until you go to other worlds and collect things. So it's also some incentive to replay because of all the quests and how you can't complete all of them at once. I love the fact that, it's an incentive to explore. And speaking of the worlds, there's these new massive planets that you explore with big open areas, as I mentioned, which the first game didn't really have. You just kind of walked around, followed the path, and kept progressing, which I didn't mind. But at the same time, I'm a fan of just being able to go wherever you want, whenever you want, and just exploring. This game gives you more of an incentive to use all the various characters, because you start out with a ton of characters at your disposal, so you get to experiment with who you like to use, but at the same time, there's a ton of different fights where you will need to change up your strategy and use different characters, which I feel the original game didn't really have. I just kind of blasted through with 3 characters. But this game, it has a lot more customability and it feels a lot more strategic. You can now even customize your playing style even more, like boosting your healing, doing massive area damage through like meteorites, or upgrading your stats. So this game is super strategic. There's a lot more incentive to spice things up, I also just appreciate all the color game devs put into this game and the designers, because every world is so unique and there's all these cool characters you meet. They have all these interesting designs and I'm like, yo, this is cool. And yeah. What I also enjoyed about this game was the fact that it builds off of the original game, but you don't necessarily have to play the first game to enjoy it. Because like they mentioned some lore things, but people don't really care about that. They're just like, yo, Mario has a gun. There's rabbit people, let's fight. And honestly, I'm down for that too, because if Mario has a gun, you son of a gun, I'm in. This game also has a lot more stuff to do than the original game. As I mentioned, there's quests, treasure chests to find, there's so much to do. And that's why it's kind of taking me a while to do everything, because that's what I like to do. I'm just taking my time with it and enjoying it. I also really enjoyed the addition of more voice acting in the second game. A lot of the characters have voice lines, and some characters are fully voiced all the time, which I was like, whoa. It really shows how much Ubisoft and Nintendo were like, let's make this a solid sequel, and let's put actual effort into this instead of making it just like a cash grab. So yeah, guys, in short, this game is super worth it. Replayability, quests, areas to explore. It really basically took the first game and just made it way better. It feels much more strategic too. There's more incentive to use different strategies and characters, and I enjoy that because I don't just want to be using the same guys. I want some challenge. I want some variety to my gameplay, and a lot of other people do too, so I'm sure they appreciated that. This game has a lot of variety and fun. Oh yeah, and humor too. It's pretty freaking funny. Either way, it's an awesome game. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.